So this last one is our diaphragmatic breath, and this is going to coincide with, if you're familiar with Kegels, but we also call them elevators. So your pelvic floor is going to have to engage here, right? So when you do this one, we're going to make sure that when we inhale, we're fully expanding. So there's an inhale and an exhale, and I want you to picture your whole core as like a can. So you have the front, your back, your ribs, your rib cage and your back, your pelvic floor, even your glutes and your hips. But for this, it's the breath, so we're focusing on the pelvic floor, literally from where we pee to where the babies come out and to where we poop. So that whole lineup, you're gonna go from the back to the front all the way to the top. Think of it like a zipper zipping you up close from all the way from the back to the front all the way to the top. So when we inhale, okay, you can put your hand here to kind of help yourself feel or hear. When we inhale, we want to expand and let everything kind of open. So we're going to go, so let everything kind of come out into the back. Exhale, pull everything in. So when you exhale, you're imagining like a zipper zipping you up. So you're going to start all the way from your back of your pelvic floor all the way through the perineum to the front, like you're holding your pee, and bringing that navel to your spine and helping your ribs come down. So when I inhale, everything releases, opens up, and I hold it there. Exhale again. And hold. I'm holding my pelvic floor up. And then when you inhale, release everything. I'm like really exaggerating on my inhale and pushing it out so that I can also pull everything back in on my exhale. It's going to tighten up your TVA and your pelvic floor. And you're going to do some TVA minis too. So when you inhale, release. Exhale, engage. I want you to hold that pelvic floor so that on your next breath, you only release half a breath. Okay? So light expansion, still holding my pelvic floor, even on the exhale. And on the inhale. Ready? We're gonna hold our pelvic floor on the inhale. And if it's still a little weak and you feel like it wants to release a little, that's okay. And even if you have to kind of reset, you know, touch your legs, because we really don't want our legs to like come up and tighten and pull up here to kind of compensate for what isn't turning on here. We really want to release everything, kind of sit forward to kind of release the glutes too, if you feel it in your glutes. This is not a vacuum, because there are vacuums where you put your hands on your head and you just suck that belly up into the rib cage. And bodybuilders do that, and it's a great exercise, but with postpartum, there needs to be a whole network involved. So exhale one more time. And hold, kind of tucking that tailbone, right where, and we got all of those in the line on our pelvic floor. So we want to make sure every single one is closing, like literally like you're holding a fart, like you're pulling up your pelvic floor for a Kegel, and like you're holding your pee, all in the same go. That's what you need to do. So exhale. All right, and now we're gonna inhale, expand. Hold. I recommend practicing this even if you're just sitting for breakfast, or if you are standing in your mirror doing your makeup, curling your hair, whatever it is you do when you get ready in the morning, you could do that as well. Try to go for 3 minutes, 30 seconds holding for the longest. If you can get to that, then try to hold for a whole minute, like just holding pelvic floor, still breathing as much as you can. And when you remember to do these exercises, try to do all, like both the TVA turn on that we did on the mat, and then this one as well.